Class. I don't know how to teach what without having any smart boards and all. I'm feeling very difficult to teach. Anyway, okay, good morning, one and all. So I'm going to give a problem right now. Video. 23 students. Okay, wait for 2 minutes. Yes, good morning, Manandal. Yeah, of course, the first session will solve some problems of game theory. Today, I'm going to complete the analytical problems of game theory. Tomorrow, I'll take a graphical solution. One or two problems will solve, then I'll complete unit 5. And of course, from 11 o'clock, you have one session by Mr. Sanket and of course, Dr. Majali sir, HOD Mechanical Engineering. You will have one session about GATE. Okay, GATE is very important because for even for any public sector jobs also, or even for going higher studies, GATE important. Okay, yeah, sir, brush up the concepts of game theory, no? Shubham Birje. Concept of game theory, right? Once again, no? Shubham Birje. Yeah, okay. Anyway, what I'm going to do is now, I'm going to give one problem and I'm going on keeping the procedure. You'll understand the concepts very easily. Don't have to worry. Okay. Game theory basically talking about a two players game, player A and player B. We always assume that the player A is going to win the game and the player B is the loser. Okay, player A, player B. Each one player any minus value is a gain for player B. So if entire matrix has got plus value means all the outcomes are gain for player A. If all are negative, then gain for player B. That's how the strategy works in game theory. Now, basically, we are going to use here two theories to find the value of the game and the ultimate strategy used by the player A or player B. One is called as the dominance rule. Second is called as the graphical theory. Remember here, A is a player is going to win the game. That's what we assume here. So he's trying to maximize the profit. Okay, so because he's always getting a profit, so he's going to see he's expecting some gain. He wants to maximize the minimum gain. Okay, that's why we say that max min is the strategy of player A. He wants to maximize the minimum gain. See, there is a minimum gain already assured for a player A, but he tried to maximize the gain. That's why it's called as a maximum principle for player A. And the player B, we assume it is a loser. Okay, he's going to lose the game. So he's trying to minimize the maximum loss. That's why he's going to use the principle called min-max. Anyway, he's very sure that he's going to lose the game. So he's trying to minimize the maximum loss. Okay, that's why it's called as min-max principle for player B and max-min principle for player A. Now we are using the dominance rule. Remember here, we are go on deleting the row which are having the less than or equal to corresponding rows. Okay, or any other rows, remember. Okay, that's called as inferior. So you check out the values of any rows which are inferior to any other rows. You are trying to delete the minimum values in the row. Okay, a row which has got all the values are minimum or equal to any other rows. Remember, you are trying to reduce the matrix into 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, trying to reduce the matrix into 2 by 2 matrix using dominance rule. So remember here, A, what happens, is going to minimize the matrix by reducing the minimum values in his row. Whereas column values, it is a B player, is trying to delete the maximum values in the column. So now check out player A now. Okay, so before that, just take the problem, solve the following game. It's a 10 marks or 40 marks problem sometimes. Okay, take the problem right now, solve the following game. A has got 5 rows, means 5 strategies. B has got 6 columns, that is 6 strategies. Okay, you please take down the problem now. I'll give you 2 minutes to write the problem. Okay, write down the matrix for player A and player B. If anything you want to say, you can unmute and discuss. No problem. Okay, you can unmute and ask me. I'm going to explain once again. Remember, this is the one problem I want to solve very clearly to understand, make you to understand the game theory very well. Okay, you don't have to ask once again. You take one problem neatly, let us will take 1 hour, no issues. But you have to solve on your own, understand very clearly. So take the problem right now. A and B. A has got 5 rows, means 5 strategies. B has got 6 columns, means 6 strategies. Yes. Once you have noted down the problem, just let me know. Take the problem now. A, B. So first row 4, 2, 0, 2, 1, 1, 4, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 4, 3, 7, minus 5, 1, 2, 4, 3, 4, minus 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 3, minus 2, 2, 2. These are the values. These are all values indicating the outcome of for the player A. This plus value, it's a gain. Minus value, it's a gain for B. Minus value, loss for A. Plus value, gain for A. These are all the outcomes of the game, corresponding to the strategy they use. Once you have not done the problem, please let me know.
Done, sir.
Yeah. Anybody wants me to wait for some more time? Somebody just type the number now. 143. Still, student has to wait. Done, sir. Okay. Anyway, I'll just tell you another 30 seconds. Okay, I hope you are taken the problem now. Right. Yeah, now check out the values in a row which are less than or equal to any other rows. Check out the values in a row. Start with first row. First row value, that is 4, 2, 0, 2, 1, 1. 4 is equal to 4, 2 less than 3, 0 less than 1, 2 less than 3, 1 less than 2, 1 less than 2. So you can say that the values in row 1 are dominated by the values in row 2. Therefore, delete row 1. Row 1 is dominated by row 2 because the values in row 1 are less than or equals to the values in row 2. Delete row 1. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
So we have to take each number with each corresponding rows, right?
Exactly. Each value to any other rows, not necessarily
yes,
first row, second row, third row, fourth row. You should make sure that the value should be less than or equals to the corresponding rows. All the values, remember, all the values. Okay, so that see that first row value 4 equals to 4, 2 less than 3, 0 less than 1, 2 less than 3, 1 less than 2, 1 less than 2. Row 1 is dominated over row 2. So delete row 1. Write down the line now. So to understand in the examination time. You don't have to ask anybody. The values in row 1 are dominated by the values in row 2. Therefore, delete row 1. You can do now. You can see now, just keep the same procedure. You don't have to reduce the matrix. You can do check out for another rows as well. So that you can do simultaneously, you can reduce. Now check out the second row values. 4 equals to 4, 3 equals to 3, 1 less than 7, 3 greater than 5. So row 2 and row 3 are not dominating. Fourth row with respect to 2 row. 2 row, 4 equal to 4, 3 equals to 3, 1 less than 4, 3 greater than minus 1. So not possible. Okay. Similarly, check out the values like that. You know, tell me which row is dominated by which row.
Or the fifth is dominated by the fourth.
Yeah, the values in row 5 are dominated by the values of row 4. Right now? See now, fifth row values. 4 equals to 4, 3 is equals to 3, 3 less than 4, minus 2 less than minus 1, 2 is equals to 2, 2 is equals to 2. So the values of row 5 are dominated by the values of row 4. You can say that row 5 dominated by row 4. Therefore, delete row 5. Delete row 5. Okay. Check out any other rows are going to dominate with any other rows. Your basic intention is your objective is to reduce the matrix into 2 by 2. You have to reduce the entire matrix into 2 by 2 matrix by using dominance rule. So for row wise, you are reducing the minimum values, for column maximum values, but right now you take only row wise. Check out any other rows are dominated by any other rows. So now right now row 1 dominated by row 2, so delete row 1, row 5 dominated by row 4, so delete row 5. Now you are reducing the matrix into 3 by 6 matrix. Reduce matrix into 3 by 6 matrix. Right now, anybody has got doubt, ask me. I'll mute and ask me. Now you are going to get one more new matrix. It is going to have row number 2, row 3, 4, and 6 columns. 1, 2, 3, up to 6 columns. Your matrix reduced now 3 into 6. You will do one more matrix now, showing the value 2, 3, 4, 1 to 6 columns.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, we can even continue with the same matrix, right? So we need not write another matrix to cancel the columns.
No, you have to do step by step because sometimes no missing chance are there. Okay. So what you do now, reduce matrix into 2 by 6 matrix now. Sorry, 3 by 6 matrix.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah, you reduce the matrix to 3 by 6. Because you may get confused, that's why. Because this is chapter so easy and you can score good marks 20 out of 20 here. So why to make confusion by writing one more matrix? You won't lose anything. So write down one more matrix into the matrix of 3 into 6. 3 rows, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, up to 6 columns. Done?
So it is 3 by 6, no? 3 by 6.
Yeah, 3 by 6. You have to correspondingly you have to mark the rows also. Second, 2, 3, 4. Because no, at the end you should know which strategy you are using. So write down 2, 3, 4 only. Because 1 and 5 deleted. So it is 3 into 6 matrix in the second step. Should write the value numbers correctly. Second, 2, 3, 4 rows and 1 to 6 columns. Now matrix reduced to 3 by 6. Okay, done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, anybody wants me to wait for some more time? Okay. Now you have 3 by 6 matrix. Now check out column wise because row wise not possible now. Check out column wise. So now you are deleting the maximum values in a column. Okay. Because you want to use the minimax, minimizing the maximum loss. So be trying to delete the maximum values in a column. Check out the values in a column which are dominated by any other columns. Okay, column 1 now. Column 1 is dominated by column 2. 4 greater than 2, 4 greater than 3, 4 greater than 3, 4 greater than 3. Yeah, I think, sorry, 2, 3, 4 only. No? So now column 1 is dominated by column 2. Even column 4, column 5 and 6 also. Right now, column 1 values are dominated by column 2, 4, 5, 6. Column 4 values are more values which are dominated by column number 2, 4, 5, 6. So delete column 1. Delete column 1. Next, column 2 is dominated by column 4, 5, 6. Column 2 values 3, 3, 3 there. Compare with the fourth column because third column 3 less greater than 1, 3 less than 7. So you compare with the fourth column 3 is equals to 3, 3 greater than minus 5, 3 greater than minus 1. The values of column 2 are dominated by column 4 or 5 or 6. Even 6 also correct because 6th column you can see 2, 2, 2 only here, 3, 3, 3 only. So 3 greater than equal to 2. So certainly you can say that column 2 is dominated by column 6. So delete column 2. Delete column 2. Now column 1 deleted, column 2 deleted. Check out any other columns which are dominated by any other columns. Remember, you are deleting the maximum
Column
values.
6 is dominated by column 5.
Exactly.
6
Column
dominates
6
5.
values. Correct. Column 6 values are 2, 2, 2. Column 5 values are 2, 1, 2. So they are equal or less than. That's why column 6 is dominated by column 5. So delete column 5. Column 6, sorry. Delete column 6. So remember, you are deleting the maximum values. So now column wise, you are deleting column 1, column 2, and column 6. Right now?
Sir, could you please repeat this?
Yeah. Remember here, player B is trying to minimize the maximum loss. That's why he's going to delete the maximum values because you don't want to lose maximum. So trying to delete the maximum values. Now see that in the first column, the values are 4, 4, 4. Second row 4, third row 4, fourth row 4. These values are dominated by column number 2 because column 2 you got 3, 3, 3. So 4, 4, 4 greater than 3. So you are deleting column 1. Okay now? Understood now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now column 2, check out here. Column 2. You have 3, 3, 3. Column 6, you have 2, 2, 2. So column 2 values are dominated by column number 6. Delete 2. Delete column 2. Okay. Now check out column 6, you have 2, 2, 2. And column 5, you have 2, 1, 2. So column 6 is dominated by column number 5. Delete column 6. Okay. In total now, you are deleting column 1, 2, and 6. Understood now? Anybody has a doubt here? You can ask me.
Sir, please check messages chat.
Chat message. Huh? Oh, unmute your mic. How can you listen if I got unmute? Shubham Birjay.
No message about that, sir.
Okay, so we did check for saddle point. Ah, okay, okay. That's okay. Yeah, anyway, of course, saddle point in all the beginning only. That's why no saddle point only that they have given. Okay, saddle point exists means it will become very small, easy problem. Okay, of course, no saddle point. No saddle point. You can check out, of course. Yeah, sorry, should start with checking saddle point only. Directly have gone to dimension rule only, but because there is no saddle point, directly have gone to dimension rule. Okay, no? You can check out, of course. It's a mandatory you have to check the saddle point first. Because saddle point, then that's the value of the game, no? Okay. Yes, Thakur. Yes, Thakur. Hello. Yes, Thakur.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, of course. You have to check the saddle point. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. You have to check the saddle point. Then you can but I know that there is no saddle point here. Later I got to dimension. Okay. Then?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Now, you have reduced the matrix into now 3 by 3 matrix, no? Right now? 3
Yes,
by
sir.
3 matrix.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, A 2, 3, 4 and B 3, 4, 5. You have the matrix of 3 by 3. A 2, 3, 4, B 3, 4, 5 columns. The values are 1, 3, 2, 7, minus 5, 1, 4, minus 1, 2. Okay, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, once again, check out the rows or columns which are going to be dominate now. So, going to dominate now. Hello. Huh. Hello, what class now? You are unable to come to class, huh? Okay. Okay, someone should say, but I'm not getting any message here. I should invite you. I should invite you. Hello. I'm not getting any message here. Okay, okay, I'll check out now. I'll check out. Just a minute. I'll open my Google. Okay. Someone facing problem in joining the this one. Okay, you got a solution right now. Same thing. Okay. Next. Okay, you got the next. Okay, you got this one, no?
Yes, sir. 3 by 3 matrix, sir.
Yeah, 3 by 3 matrix. 2, 3, 4 and 3, 4, 5. So 1, 3, 2, 7, minus 5, 1, 4, minus 1, 2. So now, of course, check out now the values which are going to dominate. First row, 1 less than 7, 3 greater than 5. So not possible. 1 less than 4, 3 greater than 1, not possible. So now row is not possible. 7 greater than and 4 less than 7 minus 1 greater than minus 5, not possible. Okay, so now check out column wise. 2, 3 greater than 2 minus 5 less than no, not possible. So now no rows or columns are dominated. Now you have to take the average values. Okay, average values you have to take. Now check out the columns or rows where you can get the average. So for example, start with column 3 and 4. Column 3 and 4. So 1 plus 3, it is 4 divided by 2, 2. And 7 minus 5, it is 5 divided by 2.5. Okay. Next 4 minus 1, 3, so 1 by 1.5. So now 1.5 now. So now what happens here? First value 2 is equals to 2, second value 2.5 greater than 1, and 1.5 greater than less than 2. So if you take the average of 3 and 4, you won't get. Now check out 4 and 5 column, third and fourth. Third and fourth. 3 plus 1, 2, correct. 7 minus 5 is 2 by 2, 1, correct. 4 minus 1, so 1.5. So the average values of 3 and 4 are less than or equals to the column values of 5 column, 5th column, right now? The average of 3 and 4 are dominated by column number 5. So delete column 5. Right now?
So what in column 3 last row, sir? 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 divided by 2 is
1.5.
1.5.
2, no? So to become more, no? Right now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that the values of column 5 are more than the values of column 3 and 4.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now you got the matrix into 3 by 2 matrix now. Okay. See this matrix you got now. 2, 3, 4, and 3 and 4. 1, 3, 7 minus 5, 4 minus 1. Now check out once again the average of 2, 3 with respect to 4 or 3, 4 with respect to 2, and tell me now which is going to dominate.
Sir, row 4 is dominated by row 3.
Row 4, row 5, row 4,
By row 3.
3. How come? Row 4, 4 less than 7, right now? Minus 1 more than minus 5, right? Which is more.
Minus 1 is
Yeah.
Row 4 is dominated by average of row 2 and 3.
Correct. Okay. So now you have to take the average. Row 4 is dominated by the average values of 2 and 3. So delete row 4. You take the average of 2 and 3. So 2 and 3, that is a 7 plus 1, 8 plus 8 divided by 2, 4, and minus 5, 3, it becomes minus 1. So 4 minus 1 you are going to get 4 values are equal. So delete row 4. You get 4 minus 1. So delete row 4. Anybody got doubt here in taking average? There is no reply, means understood that you understood.
repeat, sir, repeat.
Yeah, you take the average of 2 and 3 now. That is a 2, 3 row average. So 7 plus 1, 8 divided by 2, 4. Minus 3, 5 minus 2 divided by 2, minus 1. So the average values of 2, 3 becomes 4 minus 1. So fourth row you have 4 minus 1. So both are equal. So delete row number 4. You can't delete the average. You have to delete the row only, single row only. You take the average of row number 2 and 3, compare with the values of row 4. The average values of 2 and 3, that is 1 plus 7, 8 divided by 2, 4, and 3 minus 5 minus 2 by 2, 1. So you are going to get 4 minus 1. That is the average values of 2 and 3. Okay, na?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Now, row 4 dominated by the average of row 2 and 3. Now you have got this matrix 2, 3 and 3, 4. That is 1, 3, 7 minus 5. I hope all of you got this matrix.
So can you explain the last one once more?
Previous step, this one.
Yes, sir. Row. Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, remember here, we have to check out any rows are, the values of rows are less than equal to any other rows. So here what happens here, no values are less than or equal to any other values. See now, 1 less than 7, 3 greater than 5. So not possible. 1 less than 4, 3 greater than minus 1, not possible. 7 more than 4 and minus 5 less than minus 1. So not possible. Now what you have to do is you have to take the average values. Okay, average values. Now check out the second row values and third row values. So take the average now. 1 plus 7, that is 8 by 2, you won't get the fourth value. Okay, 7 plus 1, 8 divided by 2, that is average value is 4 only. Next second column, that is minus 5, 3, minus 2, divided by 2, we are going to get minus 1. So the average values of 2, 3 are 4 and minus 1. Okay, so now you compare this average value with respect to the values in row 4. Row 4, you have 4 minus 1. So they are equal now. You are deleting row 4, keeping the final matrix as 2 by 2. This is the matrix you are going to get. Final matrix.
Yes, sir.
2, 3 and the 3, 4. Remember, you write the values there. Strategies, because which strategy you are using very important. So A column, A row, you are going to use the second and third. B, third and fourth. You got this value 1, 3 and the 7 minus 5. Okay, now the matrix has reduced to 2 by 2. 2 by 2 matrix. Now you have to find the strategies for A and B. That is called as oddments. Already told last class, you just now find the strategies for A and B. Remember, till now you have used rule of dominance to reduce the matrix into 2 by 2 by eliminating the minimum values in a row and the maximum values in a column. That's it. You did only reduce the matrix into 2 by 2. Till now, you have not got a solution. Solution means you have to find the strategies for player A and the strategy for player B and the value of game. That's the solution for the game. Now you have reduced the matrix into 2 by 2 using the rule of dominance. Yeah, now this is the this is the final matrix. So you have A and B, 2, 3 and 1. So now you take the difference of the values. See, first row 1 and 3, difference is 2. Written on the second row. Second row values 7 minus of minus 5, 12. Written on the first row. Similarly, column wise 1 and 7, difference is 6. Second column 3 minus of minus 5, 8. This is called as oddments of player A and player B. Because this is the mixed strategy problem, we write the oddments of row 1 to row 2, row 2 to row 1. Only column 1 to column 2, column 2 to column 1. That's why the difference of 1 and 3 written on row 2, the difference of row 2 written on row 1. Difference of 1 and 3 is 2. Second row difference 7 minus 5, 7 minus of minus 5, 12. Then the first column value 7, 1, difference is 6. Second column value is 3 and minus 5, 3 minus of minus 5, so plus 5, 8. You got the oddments? Anybody got doubt here? Ask me. This is very important. Till now, you have reduced only the matrix into 2 by 2 using rule of dominance. Now you have to find the oddments to find the strategy of each player. Difference of 1 and 3 is 2. 7 and minus of minus 5, 12. 1 and 7 difference is 6. 3 minus of minus 5, 8. We call as oddments of B, oddments of A. Understood now? Now to find the strategies, 12 by 12 plus 2, that is 12 by 14, 6 by 7. After simplifying, next 2 by 12 plus 2, so 2 by 14 is equal to 1 by 7. Similarly here, 8 by 6, 8 by 8 plus 6, 8 plus 14, 4 by 7, and 6 by 8 plus 6, 3 by 7. So these are all called as strategies. So A strategies are 0, 6 by 7, 1 by 7, 0, 0. B strategies are 0, 0. Third strategy is 4 by 7. Fourth strategy is 3 by 7. Next 5 and 6, 0, 0. Have you understood this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now write the strategies now. Optimal strategy for A, because there is no first row, it is 0. Second row you got 6 by 7, and the third row you got 1 by 7. Remaining fourth and fifth written as 0. So these are called as the optimal strategies for player A. Now optimal strategy for player B, because there is no first and 2 column, so 0, 0. Third column 4 by 7, fourth column 3 by 7, remaining 5 and 6 are 0, 0. So these are called as the optimal strategy for player A and the player B. Now you have to find the value of game. Value of game, that is 1 into 12 plus 3 into 2 divided by 12 by 2. You can do anything. 1 into 12 plus 7 into 2, or 3 into 12 plus minus 5 into 2, or 1 into 8 plus 3 into 6, or 7 into 8 plus minus 5 into 6. You can do this or this, this or this, this and this, this and this. Any two. You can do any 4 ways. So I have used only one way here. 1 into 12 plus 7 into 2. So plus divided by 12 plus 2, that is 12 plus 14 by 14, that is 26 by 14. The answer is 13 by 7. The answer is 13 by 7. This is the value of game.
Sir, please repeat the value of the game.
Value of game, very simple. Okay, you take the first column values. Okay, first column 1 into 12 plus 7 into 2 divided by 12 by 2, 12 plus 2 plus 1 into 12 plus 7 into 2 divided by 12 plus 2. Otherwise, 3 into 12 plus minus 5 into 2 divided by 12 plus 2. You can do like this also. 1 into 8 plus 3 into 6 divided by 8 plus 6. You can do 7 into 8 multiplied by minus 5 into 6 divided by 8 plus 6. You can do any values. I have taken only one value. 1 into 12 plus 7 into 2. First column values correspond multiplied by the corresponding oddments. 1 into 12 plus 7 into 2 divided by 12 plus 2 here. 1 into 12 plus 7 into 12, 2 divided by 12 plus 2, that is equal to 26 by 14. The answer is 13 by 7. It's the value of game. Okay now? Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. We'll do one more column tomorrow. Don't have to worry. I'm going to take one more column. No issues. Till you getting cleared, don't have to worry. I'm going to take 4 number columns and solve here only like this. Okay. So now at 11 o'clock, you have one session by Mr. Sanket Salimat and HOD, and also Principal is going to address for 5 minutes in the beginning. So please join sharp at 11 o'clock. Okay now?
Sir, the same link?
Sir.
Yeah, same link, same link. They are joining to same link. Okay now?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes.
You please join at sharp 11 o'clock because 5 minutes, the principal is going to speak, another 10 minutes to HOD, then Mr. Sanket Salimat. Okay? Yes, please join at 11 o'clock sharp. Okay. Yeah, I hope understood today. Understood now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow, do once again. Tomorrow we'll do 2 more columns, and we'll make sure that you're understanding game theory better. Okay. Bye. See you at 11 o'clock sharp.
Bye, sir.